Howdy, it's Dr. Alejandro.
And I'm Dr. Emily.
And as many of you know, we have 4 clinics on our first 3 years in practice.
If you're ready to level up your business, find us at paththovictorychiro.com to get on the path to victory. Be the thermostat, not the thermometer. During our training in March, we introduced this concept of being the thermostat to our staff and the doctors as well. It's a really, really important concept, and I know Alex Ramosi and Layla Ramosi just covered this in one of their podcasts as well, but this actually comes back from one of our mentors, Dr. Tron Malachowski. Shout out to him. I remember when we shadowed his office, he talked about being the thermostat. And I never really understood what that meant until we owned our own clinic. And so let me just give you some background. What a thermometer does is it reads the temperature. It reacts to the environment. If you put a thermometer in our cold plunge tank outside, it's going to read 48 degrees, 50 degrees. It responds to the environment it's around. If it's in a July hot summer day in Texas, it's going to read 100, 101. But a thermostat sets the environment. It makes the temperature hot. It makes the temperature cold. It's constantly trying to create this sense of equilibrium. And so what we mean by that when we tell staff and doctors is you have to set the tone for your environment. You set the energy. You set the mood, right? So an example of this, if a patient comes in and they're really irritated and they're hot-headed and they're causing trouble and they're making a scene, as the front staff, as a staff in the clinic, you can't go up there and give into that. You can't be a thermometer and start to give into that irritation, right? And get aggressive back with them. You have to be really cool and cool them down. And that's what we mean by being a thermostat.
And I imagine the same happens, you being a main doctor and associate, you could still have that role as well. Because an example, actually yesterday in our morning huddle, everyone was low energy. It was a Monday and I freaking love Mondays, and like everyone was low energy. And you and I kind of like call everyone out. Like, you guys are being toxic right now, basically. Like, the energy is so bad in here. Like, what's going on? You know, we're about to see hundreds of people today coming in through that door and our energy is like that low. No, I prefer just canceling the day if we're going to be like that, because that's kind of selfish. So we had to like change the environment. And after that, like the environment like literally shifted.
Yeah, I love that you bring that up, because there are truly 2 types of people. Either you're a thermometer or you're a thermostat. And everybody on that Monday was a thermometer. Mm-hmm. They were just giving into the negativity, the low energy. And so you sat there and you were like, hey, we need to be thermostats, right? We need to drive this energy up. We need to set the emotional tone. We need to hold our standards, hold the line. And I think that's the difference between thermometer and a thermostat, is one is a leader. And that's the thermostat. The thermostat leads, right? We set the tone. We set the environment. And so why does this matter? Well, if you're a leader and you're reacting to your team's low energy. So if we would have went in on that Monday and everybody's low energy, tired from the weekend, whatever, and we give into that, there's that lack of urgency or people are making excuses. You're just being a thermometer. How can you lead and give people the best care when you're just giving into that low energy? So it's really important to be calm under pressure. You have to hold high standards and then bring intentionality every single day. That's being a thermostat. Every single day you set the tone. How this showed up for us as well, no matter what stress or chaos that happened during our first quarter, we had to hold the line. We had a lot of staff changes. We hired new people. We had somebody absent for a really long time. We had people who were stretched to their limits. And during that, we could have been super stressed, super high strung, feeling like nothing was going to work out. But we held the line. We held the standard. We said, hey, this too shall pass. And we're just going to make the best of it. And that's being a thermostat. That's being a really good leader. So here is my call to action for you guys listening at home, at work, in your clinic, maybe in your relationships during stressful moments. Every single room, every single situation you walk into, ask yourself, am I setting the temperature as a thermostat, or am I simply reacting to it, being a thermometer? So are you leading your team? Are you matching their energy? Or are you setting a really high standard for energy? Are you setting your family tone? Are you allowing things to come into your household that maybe aren't of the best, most positive energy? Are you starting the day with intention, or are you just letting the day happen to you? So start small, ask yourself these questions. And before you walk into a situation, decide the tone before you even enter the room, because that's what a thermostat does. Anything else you want to add to that, A?
You said it clear.
Okay, perfect. So I want to be really clear on what Victory does, who Victory is, and what we aim to do as a team with Alejandro and myself. We aim to partner with chiropractors. We want to open clinics where we are successful, where we put family first, where we are thriving, where we don't have to have financial stressors. And we do this through collaboration. So we partner with either students who are about to graduate and have never opened a business before and are really, really nervous about that, because we've been there. We were just there and we had all those same feelings. And we also partner with current chiropractors who may be struggling in business and may not be doing very well, and they want a profit and they want a vacation. And so that is kind of our modus operandi. We want to partner. We want to see chiropractors be more successful than they currently are. Anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, if you're a chiropractor already established and you are not making more than 20 to 30,000, just reach out, and see if we're a good fit and if we can help each other.
Absolutely. So find us at paththovictory.com. And then our Facebook group is Path to Victory. We love to connect with you. And honestly, we just want to help people. So we'll see you guys soon.